just about everywhere I work, I've been known for telling stories and being funny. About 5 years ago, I worked at this food pantry slash thrift store. This place, it was great. It was good work. Well, I worked hard, sweat a lot. I put in a lot of hours. Um, I didn't get paid. I was a volunteer employee, basically. Kind of. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know if that's what you call it. But one of my roles is I got to supervise a lot of the other volunteers. And we were working. I don't even know exactly what we were doing. I don't know exactly what the joke was, but I was talking to this one guy that I was working with. Big guy. Big guy. I mean, he must have been 6'4", 275 pounds. I mean, he was big. And I was telling the story, and he was just, we were sitting down, which was funny because of the chair, like, so many chair compared to his body. He was just laughing, dying, laughing, going back and forth, laughing, and he almost fell out of the chair, which might have been kind of funny, but I just like, this is great. I got a captive audience hanging on. But I didn't let my head get too big because he wasn't playing with the full deck. He was special needs, special. So I found out that I was really popular with special people. But no, Jerry was great. I like Jerry a lot. It didn't always start that way. One of the first times he was there, we were actually clearing out the thrift store, and we had a 20-foot one of those sled dumpsters out next to the building. Rolled up our the big door, the bay door, and we could throw out a lot of stuff and really clean out the thrift store. And to maximize the usage of the space in the dumpster, I got on a little ladder, went down, got in the dumpster. I was making a wall, building it all up. So instead of just throwing stuff in willy-nilly, I got to push it back, made a wall, and it's like Tetris. It was fun. It was like Tetris. And I probably shouldn't have done that. I read the warnings and it said don't get inside that thing. But hey, I was working hard. It was out in the sun. I enjoyed it. Well, like I said, I'll get back to Jerry. This was right after his group started volunteering up there, and he hit me with a hamper. It was an empty clothes hamper. It was wicker, so it wasn't like really heavy. It just kind of hit my arm. Oh, it hurt my shoulder, but not bad. And he's like, yeah, jump up and down. He was excited. And somebody inside said, be careful, Jerry. You're gonna hurt Phil. He's just laughing. And he got an L load. Went back and got an L load, and he threw 8 in there. Remember, big as a hoss. I'm a huge guy. He chunked this. I am glad he missed me because he threw a desk that time. It was a big wooden desk. Well, it was missing a side, so it wasn't a full desk. It was just most of the desk. I'm glad he missed me because back in the day, I probably weighed about 170 pounds. I was skinny, and that would have broken me in pieces. It would have smashed me or I don't know. I'm glad he didn't do it. So I was mad at him for a while because he was still jump up and down. He was excited. He threw it and he almost hit me. Yay! It was like a game for him. That's when the people who were in charge of his group, they're like, Jerry's not going to throw things in anymore. So they had him working inside. They didn't have him throw things because they didn't want to see that happen. So I was kind of, man, and then I realized, just because Jerry is so much bigger than me, and he was probably 4 or 5 years older than me, he had the mentality of like a 5 or 6 year old. I mean, so it's I couldn't stay mad at him. Just like with kids, you can't stay mad at them for very long, unless they keep doing the same thing over and over and don't learn. But see, at that age, you don't usually learn in the same way. It's I don't know. So I realized I couldn't stay mad at him. I started liking him. I started to like him. Because he was a hard worker. You give him a task and he would do it. He would just keep at it. And that's one of my my favorite qualities in people is work ethic. And his was pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that.